The gender pay gap. A myth, I hear you cry? Well, we wish. Unlike unicorns, the gender pay gap is real. Oh, you've never heard of it, have you? That's strange. Maybe you've been living under a rock for the last century. 2018 marks 100 years since women gained the right to vote in the UK parliamentary elections. Let's not leave it until 2118 to be the year that women get equal pay to men. You must be wondering what this pay gap is, and you'll just love it. It all basically comes down to statistics and math. The gender pay gap is calculated by averaging the yearly salary earned by a man and comparing it to the average yearly salary of a woman in the same industry. The gender pay gap in the UK affects 90% of job sectors, meaning that in 90% of job sectors, women are negatively affected by the pay gap. Women outperform men at all stages of education, from standard grades through to university and postgraduate qualifications, yet typically make less. On average, women make 19% less per hour than men. 19% is an average. In the financial and insurance sector, men make 40% more than their female co-workers. Even in female-dominated fields such as education, men still make an average of £2 more per hour. Female-dominated industries such as childcare, education, and nursing are just paid less on average to begin with. So what does this mean? Women earning 19% less per hour would have to work 416 more hours than their male counterparts in order to make the same amount of money. With girls earning 19% less per hour, we would have to work an extra 52 days a year to make the same amount of money. Women essentially work, on average, 1.5 hours a day unpaid. Pretty rough, isn't it? In the UK, Equal Pay Day in 2016 and 2017 was November 10th. What is Equal Pay Day? Essentially, on that day, November 10th, at the current rate of the pay gap, women work for free until January 1st. For free! Does it matter? I mean, let's think about this. Women do not pay 19% less for clothes, food, housing, utilities, or anything else that they purchase, meaning more of their income has to go towards these things. So to put it simply, yes it does. In many cases, the so-called pink tax is like rubbing salt into the wound. In 2017, researchers in the UK found that women pay 21% more for essential items such as toiletries, marketed towards them rather than men. The starkest difference was in razors, where women pay 60% more than men. But this isn't something we grow into. No, from birth, products for girls tend to be more expensive. If women make, let's say, on average, £300,000 less than men over the course of their lifetime, and that's just a basic average based on that 19%, they could have put it towards attending 9,375 football matches, spending nearly 7 years on an around-the-world cruise, seeing 30,000 films at the cinema, paying 455 months of rent in an average Edinburgh flat, or going on a nearly 4-year Disney World holiday. So what do you fancy spending your £300,000 on, gents? I know what I would.